So here we go, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Game Day. And I arrived here at sunny Portman Road as Town look to get back to winning ways as they take on Charlton Athletic in League One. And it's another packed crowd, another big game. Macaulay Bonne makes his return. Will he score? We shall wait and see. I'm going to go and speak to good old Jason for his bike ride and Liam for the team news. Let's get right into it. Boom. Okay, I'm joined by a very special guest. Jason joins me, who's just done an amazing bike ride. 140
kilometres.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. A long way to do that.
Sounds longer in kilometres than it does in miles.
Sounds good. Sounds good. You did it for a great cause, and also you did it last night. You arrived here at Portman Road. How are you feeling after it?
I'm feeling all right, actually. I've done a lot of cycling in the past. So the Suffolk countryside, one really positive thing about that, it's really flat. Yeah. So it was a really nice ride. Went through some great villages that I'd never been to before, having been born in Suffolk. So places like Monks Ely, stuff like that were amazing. So had a really enjoyable ride without too many hills.
Definitely. How was the weather? Because there's a bit of rain here and there, but it's a lovely day today.
The weather was a bit grim, to be honest. So when I planned it last Tuesday, so it was a bit last minute, I looked at the direction of the wind and it changed. Yeah. So I was against the wind, crosswinds. It rained yesterday, didn't rain today, but yeah, it wasn't perfect, but it was all right.
Good to hear. And let's talk then about why you did it. For your daughter and just in general for the foundation.
Yeah.
Talk about that briefly.
Yeah, so I originally started cycling when my daughter was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at the age of 9, which is about 9 years ago. For those of you that don't know type 1 diabetes, it's a pretty relentless condition. And so I really dedicated myself then to raising money for JDRF, which is the type 1 charity. So I've raised about 10 grand for them in the past. And I guess what inspired me is like every day she has to wake up and she has to get on with life despite having this condition. And it's a bit like cycling, like every day you get up, if you do a ride, you have to then get up and then, get out of bed and get on the ride because you need to do it. So she's been my inspiration all the way through. Raised lots of money for JDRF, but now love cycling. Wanted to do something for other disadvantaged, communities, families, kids. Big Ipswich fan, originally from here, now live in St Albans. So I want to do something different, and signed up for the 150-mile ride with Matt Holland. Sorry, too much?
No, that's a long journey. That's a long ride. Carry on. I'm sweating just thinking about it. Yeah.
So I've signed up to the 150-mile ride with Matt Holland, Simon Milton. So this seemed like a really perfect opportunity to start the fundraising for that.
I like it. And then final shout-outs to just where people can find, your page if they want to donate or anything.
Yeah, thank you so much. So the East Anglian Daily Times Evening Star,
our boys,
have been amazing. I've covered it in East Anglian Today and also Evening Star. It's available.
Ipswich Star, just to
Ipswich Star.
clarify.
What did I say? Evening. It used to be called the Evening Star.
It used to be called Ipswich Star, but that doesn't matter.
It used to be called the Evening Star. Now called the Ipswich Star. And they've published that online, so you can go there, or you can also go to my Just Giving page, which I think is Just Giving /fundraising/ Jason Wills ITFC, or maybe the other way around. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, Jason.
Yeah, take care.
Okay then. Got myself nice and comfy in the stadium. Sorry if I'm sitting in anybody's seat. I'll move in a minute. But team news just dropped. I'm joined by good old Liam, my friend. Just one change. Broadhead is back. Thoughts?
Broady back for harness. Yeah. It's our strongest side, isn't it? Yeah. It's the most settled side we've had. Yeah. Broadhead's the difference, isn't he? He's class. Just different gravy. So yeah, feeling confident. Fraser and Bonne in for the addicts. Yes. Slight concern, Macca will be fired up, but I think we've got enough in our locker for this one.
Yeah, how you feeling after the Charlton draw? Some people will be a bit shaky, but I'm still confident.
Still confident. I think they're a bit of a bogey side for us, aren't they? We always struggled. The conditions were horrific. I was thinking on the way here about the Charlton loss and how draw. It's a draw that feels like a defeat.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And that's how I felt a bit on Monday. And I was reflecting on how that's actually a good thing because we're not losing, but it feels like a draw. So I think we're headed in the right direction, doing all the right things. Yeah, hopefully 3 points today.
Well, hopefully, my friend. I'm going to put you on spot then. Prediction. Go for it.
3-1 Town. I think we're going to concede.
Bon? Fraser?
Oh, no, we'll give it to Macca. It'll be nice for him to score.
Yeah.
He'll be so up for it.
We'll be up
But I
for
think we'll win. Yeah.
I like it. Well, let's get right into it. Liam, thanks. Jason, thanks. Let's get into it. Wazza, Peachy, ladies and gentlemen, Ipswich Town 6, Charlton Athletic 0. What a day at Portman Road. Wazza, Peachy, who wants to go first? Who want to take the mic and just talk?
Are you sure, sir? Give it to my learned friend.
What a polite young man.
Well, bloody well. Now, after the game day on Wickham, I said we're actually quite good. We are effing awesome.
Yep.
I mean, who saw 6-0? Honestly, who saw that coming today? Connor Chapman hat-trick, Ladapo 2, Leif Davis. I'm sort of lost words a little bit, but I'm just so happy. And like, we are going. I'll tell you what. I know after Charlton was a little bit downbeat, which a draw, but we're going up. I mean, how good were we today? How bloody good were we? Was it?
Yeah, we're pretty good, aren't we, Wazza?
Yeah, we're all right, aren't we? We're not bad. We're half decent at this football business. No, absolutely brilliant. As I'll echo Peach's effing awesome.
Yeah.
That was.
boys.
We're keeping it friendly. No, brilliant performance. Everything just seemed to work today. I didn't think Charlton were up to much, but you still got 6 goals is ridiculous. And really pleased for Connor Chaplin. He's had a lot of braces. He's finally gone for that third. McKenna's let him have it. So brilliant. Fred scoring with it. I think he scored with his first touch, didn't he? And good for Leaf at the end. I think that's a performance that really sort of re-steadies the ship after a bit of a poor performance on Monday against Cheltenham. It gets that feel-good feeling back. It puts us back on the right track. And of course, the elephant in the room, our friends at Burton Albion have sorted us right out with a 3-2 victory over Sheffield Wednesday. So up the Brewers as well. Always quite liked them.
Yeah, I've always liked
Big
Burley Ties as well from Burton as well. I've always loved them.
Marmite.
Oh yeah,
Marmite, yeah.
Yes, from Burton.
Yeah,
Beer.
Yeah.
He's a famous Burton man or woman.
Gassana had me.
Yeah, wow.
He's famous enough for me.
He's signed for Burton. He's now there on loan.
Legend.
Yeah.
Didn't play. Mark Helm scored 2. Legend. Don't know who he is.
What a Mark.
Hero.
We're just quickly going to say the atmosphere as well.
Oh yeah.
Again,
Shout out to you guys.
29,000 again. Oh, this club is from where we were 3 or 4 years ago. It puts a smile on my face. It really, really does, because we've seen the dark times and it's coming good here. It is coming good, and I say again, up the town. We're going up.
I think what's brilliant is that game wasn't won at 2-0. Macaulay Bon, Macaulay Mon, to quote our friend Bono. He had a chance to make it 2-1. Walton's kept it out, and at that point, we've really kind of killed the game off. And for not necessarily this season, but seasons gone by, we've not been ruthless enough. We've not killed games off. But today we've come out and stuck 4 past them in a second half. We've banished any possible ghosts that had been hanging over us from that valley. I think they'd long gone anyway. But there was so many narratives coming into this game. Bon, that 4-4, Scott Fraser.
Yeah.
We've seen it all off in a game that it shouldn't have been as easy as it was. And I think that's just a testament to how bloody good this team is. The highlight of the game for me was that pass from Nathan Broadhead for Chaplin's second. Reminds me of me to you on Wednesday.
Yeah. 5-a-side.
Absolutely unbelievable pass.
Do you feel like when Connor Chapman gets the ball in front of goal, it's like the Matrix? It even just slows down.
Yeah.
Just picks his spot.
Everyone said it, but he just has a natural ability to just find that yard of space and find the corner of the goal from wherever he is. And I mean, 20 plus goals this season. I don't know what it is, but
he's definitely got 20 in the league now. So
for a player who isn't an out-and-out striker, he is more that attacking. It's unbelievable. We wanted a 20-goal a season striker. We've got a 20-goal a season attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I think today is a big step forward for Town, and we go again on Tuesday. Got that game in hand. It's all looking rosy in the garden, boy. All looking rosy.
Love it, boy.
Love you guys. Up the town.
Up the town.
Well, Liam, my friend, I spoke to you for team news. You went 3-1. 6-0. Thoughts on that one, my friend? What a day.
I know, right? I was way off. I genuinely thought it was going to be a tricky one today because they were on a good run of form. I always back us to win, but 6-0. Happy days. Worth the train and the bus and the other train to get home and here.
Yeah, big shout out to everyone who does wonderful journeys to get here. But mate, you know, there's going to be so many different interviews, I'm sure. But what's your main takeaway from today? 6 goals. Connor Chaplin's on fire. Ladapo off the bench scoring the goals. Just, yeah, take away.
The team is just working, isn't it? Everyone's gelled, everyone's getting on, everyone's loving playing their football. I mean, it was just nice looking around and seeing so many like young people, a new generation who are getting to see Ipswich play sexy football.
Yeah, it was sexy.
And it's been a little while, hasn't it? And
Yeah.
we're flying. So, and with the Wednesday result as well, it's I don't want to think about what could happen, but I'm feeling excited about what might. So, yeah.
Nice one. Well, I'll let you get your train or your bus replacement or whatever you've got to do. But Liam, thanks for helping me again.
Thanks,
Cheers,
sir.
bud.
Pleasure.
Well, up next, I'm joined by Mr. Matt Macon. My friend, that was beautiful. Thoughts?
I was not expecting a 6-0. I said 3-0 in the KOA Prediction League. I thought it'd probably be 0-0 at half time. It'd be an elongated version of Wickham on Good Friday. We break them down. But boy, honestly, did we absolutely put them to the sword today. You know, to be 2-0 up after sort of 16 minutes. And then I thought, maybe I've been a bit conservative with 3-0. And I think, didn't score from. And then just the floodgates opened at the end. Connor getting his hat-trick, finally getting his hat-trick.
Finally.
Big Fred coming on and getting 2 goals. I think he was a bit gutted that wasn't a penalty at the end with the Reds to get the hat-tricks. That would have been probably one of the quickest hat-tricks we've seen. You know, Leif Davis getting on the score sheet at the end. Honestly, we didn't really put a little bit sloppy for a period in the first half, maybe. We were a little bit poor in possession, but beyond that, really, I think we were excellent today. And yeah, and Wednesday lost. It's back in the top 2. That could be a real big moment. And bring on Port Vale on Tuesday.
It's in our hands, my friend.
It's absolutely in our hands. You know, I can see. I'm a child of the 90s. I haven't felt this like this since the Burley era. You know, I'm absolutely buzzing after this. So I was buzzing after the Wickham game. I was buzzing after the Derby game when we all went up to Derby the other weekend. You know, it is whatever happens now, and I firmly think we're going to finish in the top 2 now. But whatever happens, this has been the best season in over 20 years for me. It's fantastic.
Top man. Coming next, I'm joined by Kieran, the Welshman. Connor Chapman's got a hat-trick. Kieran's got a hat-trick on game day. He was here for Wickham, here for Cheltenham, and here now for Charlton. Sorry. I'm just dazed and confused because 6 goals, Kieran. Thoughts?
Wow. Just the first thing I want to say, like I said at the end of my game day on Monday, it was just one of those days. How did we prove it today?
Yeah.
How good did we look today? I don't think Charlton looked poor, but I don't think they were that poor. I think we were just really, 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 really good.
Yes.
Chaplin, I felt so good. Happy for him. Finally got his hat-trick.
Yes.
I jokingly said to the guy sat next to me after he scored, 2 in the first 15 minutes. I said, you're still going to find a way to come off before his hat-trick. And then got absolutely cleaned out, didn't he? And we think it looked like he was a bit 50-50 to carry on, but now every goal I thought was well taken.
Yeah.
All good goals. Really well taken goals. What can you say about this team? It's fantastic. Ladapo. Chaplin's rightly going to get the plaudits today for his hat-trick. He played really well, but let's just take a moment to appreciate Freddie Ladapo with his first touch of the game to put that chance away from that angle. What a finish. And then to score one more, because why not? And then just getting on the act, and then throwing his arms up in the air because the foul was given outside the penalty area where he wanted a penalty for his hat-trick.
Yeah.
But, you know, what a performance from the boys. What an atmosphere inside Portman Road today. 29,000 something.
11. 29,000.
29,000.
Shout out to 11 people and 29,000 people as well. But yeah.
Well, it just felt once again like Wickham on Friday, a fantastic atmosphere. Everybody seems to be enjoying it. The boys are enjoying their football. We're enjoying the football. And the town are going up, aren't they, Ross? It's
in our hands, as I said. It's in our hands. It's the third person I said. It's in our hands.
That's the important thing today, because Wednesday lost.
Yes. Unlucky.
And what a shame. What a shame couldn't happen to a nicer club. But now we're now back second by a point with the game in hand. It's not just in our hands anymore. It's properly in our hands, if that makes sense. Because we are going to that game in hand where I was thinking if we go into that game in hand still out of the top 2, it's a bit more pressure on it to win the game because But then if we go away and we draw at Barnsley, it's not a bad point. It's not a bad place to go, and we're still at that point probably still going to be in the top 2 after that. 5 games to go now. I don't want to say, Ross, I can't wait. I'm just so excited. We're going up. We're going up.
He's happy. He's happy. Just up.
Yes, mate.
Mate.
We've done it.
I'm bringing my hand over as well. Thoughts on that one? 6 goals to 0.
6 goals to 0. What a performance. We could stay here all night talking about this game. We really could.
I'm hungry though, so...
Curry?
No, I had one last night.
Well, curry last night. Okay.
Sorry, cameraman.
Sorry.
Wednesday crumble.
Oh,
okay.
Are we second in the league now?
We are second.
With 5 games to go.
5 games. In our own hands, as I've been saying.
It's in our hands.
Yeah.
No, that was absolutely brilliant. I'm chuffed with Chappers. I really am. You know, two very early goals. I know we've joked off camera about. Then we thought he was going to be pulled off by McKenna, but no, good for Chappers to get his hat trick. Made up for Ladapo as well. We were just every time we went forward, we were a threat. I don't know what else to really say apart from Charlton weren't particularly at the races. Oh, Grand Nationals on at the moment.
Hey, good pun. I don't really know what to ask, really.
Is it Tuesday yet? Because I want to come back for Port Vale.
Let's just stay here. Should we just camp out? No, camp out. We've got a family.
Bringing the family. I'm bringing the family on. Got my daughter
that's one
and my son. Yeah, coming down.
29,000 here today. So many different new generation. Like, amount of people I tell, this is her first game. This is his first game.
First-time fans?
I don't know.
It was 100 at the previous home game, weren't there?
So probably more.
More today. So, season tickets sold out. We can talk about that. I mean, the feel-good factor at this club is well and truly back, and I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it.
Top man. Up next, I'm joined by George. Man, what a game. 6-0 to the Blues. Thoughts?
We are unstoppable.
Oh, well, Cheltenham got a point against them, but Mayor Karen.
Yeah, no, but we are unstoppable. What a performance today. I've never felt like that before for a game of football. I've never seen somebody actually score a hat-trick. That's the first ever hat-trick I've seen at Portman Road. Thank you, Connor Chaplin. He finally got it. I thought when he got 2 after 50 minutes, I thought he ain't going to get the hat-trick, is he? But he did. Beautiful. And then we just absolutely bossed it. Fred come on, got 2 beautiful goals, and then Leaf to top it off, making it 6-0. Sheffield Wednesday losing as well. We're in the top 2. We're in the top 2. Finally. I cannot believe it. I'm so excited. But it is now on our hands.
Yeah.
It's now on our hands. We now have to go
this hand.
Yes, this big right hand here, and this left hand here as well.
All the hands.
Yeah, all the hands. But no, what a performance today. We are just unstoppable, like I said. And now we just have to move on to Tuesday game against Port Vale and just get 3 points again and just treat every game now like a cup final at the end of the season, and then championship, we're on our way.
Oh, I love it. There we go. Up next, I'm joined by father and son, Welsh Mark and Joe, all the way from Wales. Another Welshman. 2 Welshmen. Boys, 6-0. Joe, I heard you've won a bet today from your dad. Take it away.
So we made a bet what the score was going to be. He did 3-1, I did 3-0. So I won, and we did the same scorers.
Yep. I went for Chaplin, Hurst and Burgess. And Joe, you did Chaplin, Hurst
and Burns.
And Burns.
Oh.
Okay, and I think we were both right, but as Joe got the clean sheet, he wins. So the prize money, £5 goes to Joe. Well done. What a brilliant day. We drove 234 miles this morning, didn't we? Had a pint in the Greyhound, counting the game 6-0. Absolutely superb. I thought we were brilliant today. Can I just put this out there now for everybody? I think that if Connor Chaplin keeps going the way he is, can we please chip in and put a Connor Chaplin statue somewhere here? I mean, he's not that big. It's only going to cost a pittance, but that big. But I think he was absolutely superb today. Ran them ragged. I can't work out, were Charlton that bad or were we that good? I'm going to give us a benefit of the doubt. I thought everything clicked today and we were by far the dominant team. Joe, what do you think?
Yeah, Joe, thoughts on the goals? 6 of them.
Yeah, they were very good. Chaplin scored some good goals. The ball from Luongo, was it Luongo? And second goal.
Broadhead.
Oh, Broadhead.
Yeah.
Broadhead was really good.
We're going up.
We're going up, mate?
Yeah.
And finally, I'm joined by 2 fine gentlemen, Bono and the returning Mike. Everyone's been asking for you. You're back. And what a return for you, Mike. 6-0. Bono, Mike, who wants to go first?
6-0.
The returning turbo save.
Good, wasn't it?
That's bloody good.
It felt like we were playing against 9 men. So
That many?
Maybe 10. Charlton were awful.
They weren't great, were they?
They were absolutely awful. I just thought, I couldn't watch them every week. Not if they play like that.
No. Although they're a form side going into this game. But
Maybe they're on the beach already.
yeah, well, that's last time they came here. It was last game of the season. We won 4-0.
Well, yeah,
so,
they were definitely on the beach then.
But they're going to just finish 10th, 11th, 12th, I think, something like that. But yeah, not
Wow,
good.
I'd be worried if I was a Charlton fan watching that display today. That was awful.
Yeah, luckily it's only down the A12 and yeah,
Anyway.
you know me, I don't know my road shit just yet.
Through the Blackwall Tunnel.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot has been said about today already, hasn't it? And if you think on the lead up to this game, we're having some kittens, weren't we, about referee choice, the Bacauley Mon Fraser narrative, the oh my goodness 4-4 equaliser in the dying embers of that game in autumn. And today, I mean, I've already heard a lot of people say, "Oh, Charlton were a bit crap, weren't they?" I don't think they were. I just think we were so good, and I just think the patterns of play, the movement. I mean, kids, that's what you get when you have an unnecessary kit change, right? I am an advocate of kit crimes. Give them a follow on Twitter. I'm always going to push that narrative because if you don't respect your club colours,
Yeah, they should be wearing red.
that's what you get.
They should have been wearing
That's
red.
what you get. Maybe with a little change to a pair of.
clashes with a neckband.
Oh, does it?
And the badge.
The badge, yeah.
Anyway, Chaplin hat-trick, absolutely sensational. That
time.
boy, player of the season. I know a lot of people have potentially voted
Well, I said
for.
Morsey, but I'm now swam because of the goals. But
But if you think a couple of years ago we were really struggling, like player of the season, who we're going to give it to?
give it to the whole team. Just give it to all of them if they win promotion.
Jordan Spence.
Who?
Move on.
But no. Today was just we're running out of superlatives for this group, as Kieran calls them, and I love the fact that they're called a group.
Yeah.
Because it's like
Band of brothers.
team, band of brothers. I mean, from front to back, everybody just put in a shift. And you know what? That's what happens when you get out of second gear. At times we were at a bit of a canter, which is easy for me to say. And is it sustainable though? Can we take it up? Let's talk about sustainable.
Although you predicted a defeat going into this one.
I was the only one that predicted a defeat, yeah.
It's fine.
I thought I just thought I'd see better from Charlton, you know. I thought of nerves, I thought, you know,
I'd be
like
disappointed.
everything you just said there. Fraser, Bon,
If I'd travelled
Matt Penny down the wing.
from Greenwich,
It's loaned, so he can't play. Yeah, where you been? Where's Mark?
Busy.
Where's Mark?
Mark's had to catch a bus.
Fair enough.
Probably
just like
probably sat in a queue somewhere.
boys' own gig, something like that.
Boys'
Spice
own.
Girls.
But yeah, where you been?
I'll be busy on a business.
Business.
Been working business. Yeah, I thought I'd open a nightclub for men with erectile dysfunction, like myself.
What's it called?
Nah, it's all right. It was a flop. Nobody came.
I don't know where to segue.
I'm bankrupt from it, you know.
Another clean sheet.
Another clean
Clean
sheet.
Clean sheets.
The Dapo 2.
Clean sheets all
Davis.
round.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching Game Day. Bono, Mike, are we going up?
Don't ask Mike.
Don't know.
I tell you what, I don't like. It's looking good, isn't it?
It's looking very good.
It's looking
to play.
good.
Let's just
We've
be-
actually clawed our way back into second, ahead of Sheffield Wednesday, which we said beginning of the season, finish above Sheffield Wednesday, we get promoted. They're just unravelling. Like, I don't know if Paul Lambert's taken over there or what. I don't know, but they're unravelling.
He's played for
Right?
some big clubs, that boy.
He has, yeah, big clubs. But he could play. You know, Sheffield Wednesday's a big club. So that, yeah, I think it's good, isn't it? Because now we can afford to lose a game.
Yeah, but don't want to.
Yeah, we've got a game in hand. We're ahead of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A point.
So all we need to do now is stay ahead of them.
Yeah.
So we can afford to even go to Barnsley and lose, really, as long as we win the rest of the games.
I'd rather
But we
win.
beat Port Vale on Saturday. Sheffield Wednesday have got another tricky away game, haven't they? So I don't know who they're playing,
Don't know
to
my
be
fixtures.
honest.
Don't know my
but
fixtures. We don't know our fixtures.
the way they're playing at the moment, they're just throwing points away at the moment. So you never
Six
know.
games left.
5.
5.
5 games. We could be like 4 or 5 points ahead of Wednesday on
Are we
Tuesday
going to win
night.
the league?
With
Yeah, that was the question I asked.
I don't
Yeah,
think
we're winning this
okay.
league.
No, we're not
winning this
winning.
league.
He's doing it. He's
I think
No.
Plymouth
Clip
now
up.
have got over the tricky games that they've
They
had.
won the Devon Derby.
And
today,
now
didn't
they've got easy running.
they? Well, you don't say they're always like Cheltenham. They were easy, somewhat, but they got a point against us. Bogey side. That happened anyway, but today 6-0 boys. I think we should end it here. Mike, it's been great to have you returning. Bono, always a pleasure.
Thank you, Russ.
Thanks for watching Game Day. See you Tuesday night back at Portman Road.
Thanks to everybody who's messaged me, contacted me in the last couple of weeks to see how I'm doing. Even Mr. Heath. Thank you, Mr. Heath, for keeping in touch. It's been great. Thanks for the support. That's all I've got to say.
Tom and Mike.
Great.
Thanks everybody for watching. Bye bye for now.